Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to The Jam with KMagic101. And me, I'm KingGothalion. What's up? What's up, Kevin?
Remix!
Oh, it's not on the thing. Hold on. I got it.
That was lame that it didn't come right after.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mood killed. But chairs!
But chairs, dude. We're in
chairs!
Oh, guys, I'm going to get up and let you look at this chair. I'm going to look at...
It's like an old catcher's mitt.
Oh, my God. You can't even... You can barely see it.
I feel like Vanna White right now.
Oh, my God, dude. This chair.
It's gorgeous, and I love it.
Oh, dude, my friends.
What's going on, guys? Do you see this? I got back support now.
He's got back support. He can lean back.
I got
back.
Old farty chair, and I'm happy about it. I'm moving up on
that's
Jam.
That's 2.5 years worth of farts, Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5 years worth of farts.
I'm just soaking in the farts.
That's how you know. That's how you know how many farts there are, as I tell you.
People are asking me if I smelled it. Why? Like, why would I do that?
I don't know. Why wouldn't you smell it?
That's what I'm asking chat. Why would I smell
You know,
it?
I've decided that my chair is a lady chair. You know what I want? You know what I'm naming her? Charity.
Dad jokes.
Anybody else mad about that?
I don't think anyone's mad about that.
I hope nobody's mad about that, because that's just the way I feel, Kevin. It's just the way I feel about her.
I would have named it Cheriona.
Cheriona? No, dude. Lady chair. I don't want to sit on Cheriona.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Come on, bro. I ain't feeling that.
No, I didn't smell old farty. I guess that's what we're... Did you have a name for this chair?
No, dude. I mean, like, that chair is literally falling apart.
Someone in chat
Like, this is
called
where
it-
my foot rests every day, where it's like...
This right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my heel made of iron steel.
You got those Florida feet.
I got Florida feet, I do. I do have Florida feet.
This man wears sandals and/or is barefoot at all times.
At all times.
Even in December? I don't think I've ever seen you wear shoes.
Even in December, yes. Especially in December, really.
What's going on?
Yes, sir. Not much, man. This week I feel like was it eventful? Overwatch came out, and that was a clusterfuck. We didn't do the beer yet. We didn't do beer.
We were gonna say hi to our week, and then we'll.
Fuck that. Let's start with the beer this week. Kevin, it's your beer, so I'm really excited about this. Actually,
well, technically, that's not my beer because it was sent to us by a viewer and a fellow streamer, Flake of Wrath. If you guys want to follow him at Flake of Wrath on Twitter and on Twitch, he's Flake of Wrath. But he sent us this lovely beer. If you want to show them, it's the Mangalista Pig Porter.
Mangalista Pig Porter, which I guess is a
porter brewed with real pig parts.
With real pig parts.
It says on the label, extracts are for sissies. And it says, brewed with real Mangalista pig heads and bones, this rich and chocolatey porter is infused with a symphony of salty, smoky, and savory flavors.
Here's the key to beer, Kevin.
Thank you.
No
So
problem.
we're going to do this. It won awards.
It won awards, so I'm not sure if this, like, falls under, like...
He says it's great. He says it's a good breakfast beer. But we're going to... Oh, it's dark.
How many calories do you think is in this beer?
Does it say it on the label?
Kevin and I are both trying to not be fat shits.
I had Michelob Ultra at our little dinner. And
What's that? I had it too.
Super water.
Yeah.
After you had 2 Hefeweizens.
Not eventful. Rise of Iron got leaked. I know. We did not do that yet. You feeling a puke stream?
No, I don't think this is going to puke.
That smells like pork rinds.
It's not bad. It's just dark.
I'm going to let it breathe for a moment.
It's not something I would normally drink, but it's just dark.
It's a dark beer. Do you actually taste a pig? I'm going to get to it in a second.
It's got a smoky aftertaste.
Sure.
Like you just bit into a jerky or something.
I like jerky.
Yeah, it's soup.
Do you drink? Do you eat jerky a lot?
Not a lot, but I do. If you know.
I like jerky. I like jerky just fine.
When I used to do the band thing, we used to eat jerky a lot because it's quick, cheap, and easy, and they sell it at every gas station in America. He's leaning back.
I'm leaning back in my new chair. I don't traditionally lean back in that chair that much, but I'm just enjoying it. For those of you joining, I got a new chair. It's so comfortable.
Are you enjoying it?
Oh my god, it's the best ever.
How does your ass feel?
Like it's being hugged by a baseball mitt. God's baseball mitt.
So, now that we did the beer, yeah, try it, and then let us know.
Just like a dark beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like a dark beer.
I taste the chocolate, which is not something I'm into.
You're not into chocolate beers?
No.
Why not?
Just two lines that shouldn't be crossed, in my opinion.
Okay.
But to each his own.
Has there ever been a peanut butter beer?
I'm sure.
Gotta have been a peanut butter
There
beer.
had to have been.
I'm gonna look it up. I might
Please.
order some peanut butter beer.
My wife would love peanut butter beer.
Every time I open up my browser on this computer, I'm worried that like porn might have snuck its way into the bottom there.
Is this where you do your business?
In this room, in that. Just joking, but for real.
Not really a joke.
Not really a
This
joke.
was the only chair.
It's not really a joke. And but then I realized it's on my main PC, and I'm very careful to delete things. We all jerk off, guys. Anybody who tries to tell you they don't jerk off is probably a cruel dictator.
I can understand not looking at porn, but not jerking off?
You don't look at porn?
Not really, no.
Not ever?
Not ever? I can't say I never have looked at porn. That would be a lie.
Okay, so
It's not something I...
so you don't like
engage in
regularly
personally.
look at porn, is what
No,
you're telling me.
no.
What's the reason behind that?
I don't know. It's just not my thing. I'm not down with it. It's not
Okay.
something I
What is
I
it about
enjoy.
porn that bothers you?
Just, I don't, it's someone else doing something that I'd rather be doing myself.
Sure, I get that.
A jealousy thing, maybe? I don't
Okay.
know. So,
Really, is Blue Moon Brewing Company asking me for my age? I don't know.
Make
Fucking
up a fun age.
9,
12, 1876.
12, 1876. Oh, what an asshole! They called me out, dude.
That's valid.
Yeah, like, what if I was a mummy who had come back to life and was researching beer, and then I couldn't go to... Okay, so Blue Moon has a special release peanut butter ale.
When, though? Is it current?
I'm interested in this. Locate this beer. Is this current? Let's just say,
Tampa.
yeah, like 3, 4. Or
Just do Tampa. It says you can do location.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Where? All locations?
Just type Tampa into there.
No. Oh, or location. Okay.
Yeah.
Tampa.
Because peanut butter beer is something we could drive for. Oh, there you go. That's not far from where we live.
Like they have this currently?
That looks like South... Oh, so it's South Tampa.
Like it's all in South Tampa.
I'm sure if you clicked up, though, because technically it's probably just identifying that one small area. But this seems to be very common.
Yeah, I mean, like, or that's somewhere that they've sold it to. It doesn't mean that they have it right
We
now.
should talk to, what's his name? Our favorite bartender at Ale House.
Aaron?
No, at Ale House?
Double A.
Is it Aaron?
It's Aaron, the guy.
The dude.
Yeah, or Vinny.
Vinny, thank
Vinny,
you.
yeah, Vinny.
Vinny. We
Yeah,
stuck
Vinny's a
to
great
Vinny.
guy. Vinny's getting married
Is he?
to Heather. Yes.
Does Heather work at Ale House?
Yeah.
Have I seen Heather?
Yeah, she works behind the bar.
Blonde?
No.
No.
No, she's a brunette. She's a petite thing.
How's your quest going to make friends with the Colombian immigrant that's a bartender there?
What's her name again?
You should know. You're the one that's been on a quest to make friends with her.
Well, no, I'm not trying to make friends with her. I'm just
Corey.
making... Okay, we talk. Like, okay, so when I go out to dinner or to a bar, I talk to my waitstaff. I try to...
Because you were in the business.
Because I was in the business. What is her name? I don't know. I can't remember her name for the life of me. Dude. She's Colombian. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what her name is. I don't fucking know, dude. I have no idea.
But
Got
how's the friendship going? Because I know you like to make friends
I'm
with
only
these people.
I'm only there when you and I are there. So
That's it?
Yeah, that's the only time I really go anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't live out that way. So,
All right.
yeah.
What else is going on? How was your week with streaming and life?
Okay,
and all that
so
stuff? Digging the pool for the house.
digging the pool for the house. It's smaller than I had anticipated.
It's the same size as the model pool, no?
It's about the same size. It's a little bit longer and a little bit thinner. It's only 10 by 30.
How much space do you need?
I mean, it's not like a pool you can dive into. You will hit the other side of the pool.
10 by 30?
30. Like you can dive long ways.
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
saying
want
you
to.
can dive long ways and go. And
Sure.
Do laps back and forth.
I'm really worried about. Yeah, it's a lap pool. It's not like a big pool, but like when we got the pool, it was like the biggest pool we could get for our lot because there's not big lots there.
Sure.
But it's still somewhere I could take a dip and drink a drink. Yeah.
And floating. Floating is
Oh,
important.
floating is paramount, dude. Absolutely.
My in-laws just got their pool heated. And it is glorious on a nice windy evening. It's great. Great. Digging it. So when I'm there, I just lay in the pool. My wife brought me champagne while I was laying on a float in the pool the other night.
Nice.
Can't beat that.
That's really nice. How big is a pool at your...
It's like a kidney pool. It's
Okay.
small. I don't know the exact dimensions, but it's smaller.
It's probably bigger than mine. Mine's not a big pool, but the good news is that the enclosure is probably big enough to also have a hot tub in it, like right next to the small pool.
Nitro Mario has a great, not a party pool, a chill pool.
A chill pool. Yeah, not a party pool. A chill
I like
pool.
that.
I like
that a
that, dude. Thank you.
So your chill pool.
My kids are going to get hurt in it, though. I've decided, because they're going to want to jump in. They're going to hit the other side of the pool.
That's not my pool, by the way, guys. It's my in-laws. That's not my pool. Kids get hurt in the pool. That's what they do.
Yeah.
You know how many times I got hurt in the pool? It's just what you do. It's
Yeah, that's what you do.
rite of passage as a young child.
Yeah.
So what's going on with stream? What happened this week? Tell me all the wonderful things.
Wonderful things that happened. It was the new DLC for Destiny.
Can I say something?
Yeah, let's pull it up. What do we talk about?
Was it leaked or was it leaked?
Was it leaked or leaked? I think it was intentional.
Okay, I'm with you there.
I don't even need to go to Google. I can put it in the fucking address bar. So the Rise of Iron was leaked this week, and I think it was intentional. Where's the image? Here's the image. This is one of the better images of it. Nope. There we go. Wow, that's a terrible image. Anyway, so Rise of Iron was leaked this week, and there's a lot of speculation at first whether or not it was legitimate. And then a gentleman at Kotaku, Jason Schreier, who I have had a tuffle with in the past because some of the things that he reported I wasn't a fan of, from kind of a biased standpoint, but he ended up being right. One of those things being that Destiny 2 was postponed until 2017. Mm-hmm. But he's been right about everything he's reported, and he has reported via sources at Bungie that Rise of Iron is going to be the DLC in the fall, and it'll have a Fallen raid with a twist, and it's going to be a massive expansion. So
I liked your description of what you want the raid to be like, lore-wise.
Sure.
Like the Guardians are now like, we're gonna start fighting back and taking Earth back.
Yeah, I want to reclaim parts of Earth. Yeah,
I'm totally down with that.
There was a GIF or a GIF, however you fucking pronounce it.
It's GIF.
It's GIF.
It's
Some people
GIF.
really argue that it is GIF.
No, the person who created them calls it a GIF.
Okay, so there is a GIF out there showing this wall, the broken wall, and then also a wall in Old Russia, the Cosmodrome.
Yep.
But I really don't think they're the same portion of the wall. I think that because this obviously is a bunch of snow, and I don't see the point in there being a big ass hole in this portion of the wall when that wall in Old Russia, you can go to the other side of it. Like there'd be no reason to go to the other side of that wall.
Now, did in your opinion, did Lord Saladbar make that hole in the wall with the axe and/or hammer?
I don't know. I think this might be an area that the Fallen have attacked and taken over, and we're going there.
Like
I want to find like a full
moving
screen
in.
picture of this. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Might be difficult to find one right now.
Yeah, it might be difficult. Anyways, we'll just fucking keep that up. Yeah, I don't know, man.
It looks great. I now, and I said this in your chat, like the wolves interest me.
Sure.
Is there some sort of significance to the wolves being there outside of, Saladin and his connection to Iron Banner?
Why does it keep doing this? What is this?
Because it wants you to log in, it looks like.
I don't want to log in.
Well, then you can't read the article.
I can't read that. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, we noticed you still have your ad blocker on. Oh.
By the way, guys, if you want to tweet me any of your questions tonight, it's at KevinXVision.
How do
on Twitter.
I fucking whitelist the site? There we go. Disabled on this site. Thank you for turning off your ad blocker. No problem. No problem. Continue to site. Cool. I had the ad blocker on for when we did SRL, so I wouldn't get a bunch of ads while trying to open up streams
Sure.
for SRL. Reload the page. I got it. Anyways, what were you saying about the wolves?
No, I hope there's some sort of significance in-game playability with these wolves.
Do you think there's gonna be like a pet class?
No, I don't think it's that. Maybe some sort of new ability
Sure.
that involves, I don't know. The thing that comes to my mind immediately would be like the shaman wolves from WoW. I forget what the spell was called.
I don't
Something
remember.
in the vein of
Just
that.
wolf. Oh, yeah.
I don't think it would be a whole new subclass, because then you'd need subclasses all around the board again. Unless you think it's a fourth,
Unless it's a fourth class that each element has its own pet.
like some sort of Beastmaster.
Yeah, like a Beastmaster class, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm leaning on, because I don't think they could do another expansion, like another year of Destiny up until Destiny 2, without giving us
Something new to play.
Something new to play. And
The only problem I have with that is, and you'll know this from the, well, you might not because you only played vanilla.
Sure.
But I'll never forget when Death Knights came along. Oh dear lord! Everybody was a Death Knight
for
for 4 months.
Yeah, but Death Knights were also garbage.
They at first they were kind of good.
No, like garbage, like fucking overpowered in arenas.
Oh yeah, no, they were ridiculous.
I think they might be going with like a fourth overall class, and it'll have 3 new subclasses.
I'd be completely down with that. But the problem isn't everyone's going to be playing that for a solid.
Oh, absolutely, everybody will be
like
playing
you do
that.
an Iron Banner in that time period, and everyone's going to be that class.
Green Decay subclass? I don't think we're going to see a Decay subclass, dude. I know.
What's the lore significance behind a Green Decay subclass?
Yeah, well, like, what's the lore significance behind Void?
Well, Void to me is, I don't know. That's a good question.
Do you view light as actually being light, or as being like a life source?
Life source.
Okay.
That's how I view it.
Because we had an argument the other day about them adding new elements, and I argued that frost could be an element. And they're like, yeah, but light doesn't create frost. And I was like, yeah, but, you know.
Light doesn't create void, then.
Yeah, but void is the absence of light.
Right, but if you're the light, then why would you use
Exactly.
void?
Sure. So
frost, and if solar's a power, why couldn't frost be a power?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Just saying. And I'd assume what's the third one? Arc energy? Is
Arc
energy?
Energy. Yeah. I don't know. I think the wolves are symbiotic. Do you?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to see I don't think they would be on this leaked piece of cover art without having some significance in the game whatsoever. I mean, we have wolves everywhere with Iron Banner. There's got to be more to it than just, they're pretty.
I think we're going to be dealing with the House of Kings.
So is the House of Kings lore-wise the top of the ladder for the Fallen?
Yeah. There's thoughts going around that the Kell of Kings has been systematically pointing Guardians at the other Kells in order to become the Kell of Kells.
Like the Kell of Kells.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So his
house can reign.
This
supreme,
would be cutting the head off the snake, basically.
Yeah, we would be taking out the Fallen for sure.
Okay. This house, though, God only knows. 2 years down the road in Destiny 3, there'd be some other Fallen house
for sure. Yeah,
out in space. I would just hope in Destiny 2, at least one new race of enemies is introduced.
The other thing that I felt like might happen in this DLC is we get to play a remnant of the House of Wolves.
What do you mean?
Like, we get to play a Fallen. Because to look at Varix as a Fallen who has joined the Reef and helps the Guardians.
Right.
Who's to say that, a previous member of the House of Wolves you are him as a player.
Wouldn't join the tower.
Would join up against then
possible.
because you're fighting the House of Kings. If we are, then why wouldn't the House of Wolves have this deep hate? The Wolves will assist you in the raid, yeah.
Do they put, then, restrictions...
I guess he would be House of Judgment then, yeah.
Do they put, then, restrictions on, this, and same back to WoW, on the classes? Then not every class can be every race. Like, the Fallen class can... Or the Fallen race
Fallen would be the class.
Like... You play a Fallen, this is the class, this is what they do, these are the three specs.
The Fallen is the class. Yes.
Got it.
So the Fallen would have something to do with Arc, Void, and Solar.
Okay. All right.
I could see that happening as well. But I think it will be I think it'll be a new overall class for us to play.
So I'm hoping also that the Cabal gets some love down the road, because we've just They keep getting the shit kicked out of them wherever they go.
I think they're saving it for the next game. I think it's going to be a really big story arc with.
They want that Phalanx boss to be like the last nightmare.
Everybody
we have
thinks
leaving.
there's going to be a Phalanx boss, but I think the Scions are the real motherfuckers.
Scions in groups like they are in the One Strike.
Not even as an enemy that's tough to fight, but I think that...
No, that One Strike, that was PlayStation exclusive, I can't remember what it's called.
Dust Palace?
Dust Palace with the 3...
Oh, dude, you can one-shot them.
Now, back in the day, when it first came out,
sure,
that was awful.
Yeah.
We were like, Xbox was like, oh, I wish I could get this! And we're like, no, you don't.
There's nothing there for you, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Like, I think Cabal will show up in Destiny 2 as, like, the main villain of Destiny 2. But
no, I think we're getting a new race for Destiny 2.
Do you?
I think whatever happens next year, I think will involve Cabal.
So do you think we'll get another DLC in between this and Destiny 2?
That's what I'm saying. If there's another DLC before Destiny 2, it'll be Cabal themed.
Okay.
I was positive this one.
I really hope that Bungie has learned their lesson. Like, I personally think that Destiny 2 will come out in the fall.
Of this year?
No, of 2017.
Oh, yeah. But there's got to be content
like a lot of
before
people
that.
wanted to come out in the spring. I don't think it's going to be spring. I think what Bungie's going to do is they're going to do this DLC. I think they're going to continue these events that have happened, and I think there will be at least one paid DLC in year 3. And
I would also like an event or two that is not like Iron Banner, SRL, like an event that has a story arc to it.
Sure.
I would like to see something like it's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
But it'd be a nice thank you for sticking with us.
Sure.
To have a nice like little event story arc that doesn't involve Red Bull.
It's not really RIP, guys. Postponing Destiny 2 like 6 months further than what you think it's going to be is going to ultimately be good.
I don't understand the thought process behind like, okay, I'm going to bang this content out in 2 months. Like, there better be something waiting for me after that.
Sure.
Like, enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Sure. Yeah.
Enjoy it.
PlayStation Experience is in December. It is, but I don't think they would show off their major sequel at the PlayStation Experience. I think
they'd wait till an E3.
Yeah. There's a bigger audience for that. I just from a marketing standpoint, like they showed off SRL, but SRL was a free event, and that's why it was showed off at PlayStation Experience. And I think that was also probably part of their contract. Who's to say that Destiny 2 has anything to do with Sony as being exclusive? Xbox could very well take it over. I could see that happening.
Year 2?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how far the Sony contract goes.
While we're on the subject,
yeah.
Do you think that there's a chance that the Traveler is not... We're not getting the full story there?
You think he's a bad guy?
No.
I mean, it's a popular theory.
That there's something not that we don't know about the whole situation with the Traveler. That there's something bigger that will, down the road, change the story arc.
Sure.
Like something... I'm not saying this is it, but what if the Traveler is the light in the darkness, and the same way the Force works is just bringing balance to the... Something crazy like that. Do you think they got something up their sleeve?
I don't know, man. I like the theory that the Traveler is might be a bad guy, but I'm not sure. I really don't
Doesn't
know.
that make you feel shitty though for doing all these horrible things?
Oh, for sure.
in the
You're
name
a
of the
zombie
Traveler?
villain. The whole thing is you're a zombie villain. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's some bullshit. We go back in time and stop it being destroyed, but we shouldn't. That's, I think that's the ultimate beginning for Destiny 2, whatever. If they do another DLC in year 3, like they'll do, Rise of Iron, and then they do Shattered Suns or whatever ends up being called, because Shattered Suns has been rumored for a long time.
Yeah, I've heard that name kicked around.
So if at the end of the Cabal raid, we take over some Vex technology, go back and go to the Birth of Light. That's always been a theory that I like. Mm-hmm. Some people want this DLC that's coming out now to be time travel. I don't think it will be. They want us to go back to Twilight Gap battle, and I just don't think that's a.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, I don't think we're there yet. I think that's a little bit too much to be done for just that period of time. I don't know. I just don't think we're gonna go back in time this just yet. But I think we will.
I got a great Twitter question. Final Challenge on Twitter wants to know, if Bungie made an exotic piece of gear named Gothalion or Magic101, what would the exotic perks be on the gear?
On what?
On the gear, what would the exotic perks be for the piece of gear named after one of us?
I don't know, dude.
That's a crazy question.
That's a crazy question. I don't...
Chat, weigh in on this. I'm
Yeah, what
interested
would,
to see
my exotic perk be?
Yeah, what would our exotic perks be on a piece of gear, and what piece of gear would it be? That's another good question. I would love to see.
I don't
some
think I like
creative
this at
answers.
all.
I'm not crazy about it.
No, it's not. It doesn't have.
But it's not bad in the sense that like Four Loko is bad. It's just not something I prefer.
I don't know. I feel like Four Loko is easier to drink, and what this does is it dries out my mouth. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
It definitely dries out my mouth. This what we're drinking again tonight is a Mangalista Pig Porter, which is actually brewed with pig parts. It's not a bacon beer at all. It doesn't taste like bacon whatsoever.
This is bad. Everything that they're referring to in chat has to do with drinking perks on the gear.
I have it. I clearly have an issue. Gothwood, I would be a shotgun. You're absolutely right.
Immune to hangover. The power of Aziz I saw.
Yeah, I could have a shotgun and it's like, instead of luck in the chamber...
Blurred vision and double damage.
Oh my god. That's funny.
Oh man. This is great.
So yeah, man, I don't know, we'll see. I think we're going to find out a lot more at E3 about what's going on with Rise of Iron, and I think it should be interesting. Let's hope
we're
it's
3
not
weeks
new.
away, and E3 is, I mean, that E3 after you and I will have plenty to talk about.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Might have to shove an extra hour in for that post E3 episode.
I hope that we have a summer like last summer, because like last summer we had the House of Wolves come out.
Yep.
And arguably, that was the weakest content ever put out for Destiny, I would say. Other than Trials of Osiris. But the community and the directory and the game lived off of the hype of Taken King all summer long.
Right, so it's something you would need to just announce it in 3 weeks, and then like we will get by knowing what's coming.
Yeah. I mean, that was year one in a nutshell, though.
I just don't want people bitching by November.
Oh, they will. Oh, there's always going to be people bitching.
I know.
Yeah,
I
always
just don't
want to
go through it again.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
I'm just hoping there's a better plan for post-October.
I think we'll get at
holidays.
least one paid DLC, like I said. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll get at least one paid DLC next
year.
Yeah,
the Taken King trailer at E3 was... E3 alone, the PlayStation presentation blew Xboxes out of the water last year. I mean, they did Batman.
Xbox has been falling behind for quite a few E3s.
I don't understand why. I mean Xbox had the Division in their pocket. They were like, this is the one. This is the thing. This is how... This is... And it just was like...
You know how many of the original like launch titles that Xbox announced for the Xbox One just are not happening?
I haven't heard about most of them.
Remember Project Spark?
Yeah.
Canceled. What is it? The Fable Legends? Studio closed.
Canceled.
Yeah. It's like...
The only game...
What are they doing?
The only game that There were 2 games at E3 that Xbox showed that I was interested in. One I haven't played. I would love... Maybe I'll spend a day playing it one day soon. Unravel.
Sure.
That game looked cute.
Yeah, it looked cute.
And fun.
That's out. Yeah, they're already making another one.
Unravel's out, I know that. And then there was one, I can't remember the name of it, but I was talking about it all last year. After it looked like an old cartoon. Someone's going to remember by me saying that in chat. But it looked like an old, like, 30s, 40s cartoon. Like a Mickey Mouse cartoon, but it was playable. Cuphead, thank you. That one looked good. Other than that, anything I saw from Xbox at E3 last year either didn't interest me or didn't come to fruition.
Why aren't they putting Halo on PC? Like they're bringing
that boggles my mind, especially with all the synergy.
Forge. They're bringing Forge into PC, so you can build levels for Forge.
And they're also pushing you to like the synergy between your PC and your Xbox.
Yeah, exactly.
Why wouldn't
I don't get it.
The smart thing for them to do would have been like, here, you got Halo for Xbox, here's the PC port for free. You can play on either one and you'll keep all your...
Yeah. No, Xbox isn't going under. Xbox is fine, but...
Oh, they're very fine.
They're very fine. We're not even saying that they're going under. We're just saying, like, they're making bonehead decisions.
In the console race.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying.
Scalebound? Scalebound looks really good. Are you going to play Scalebound? It's the one where you got a dragon, and you fight dragons.
Oh, that looked interesting.
I'm going to call it Dragon Fighter Bound.
That looked interesting. But PlayStation, like, killed them.
Xbox Dragon Fighter.
Horizon Zero Dawn. That was PlayStation, though.
That's PlayStation.
So was No Man's Sky. Final Fantasy. Oh, he's
No Man's Sky's PC as well.
But it was included in the PlayStation
You going to
keynote.
play No Man's Sky?
I'm tempted to.
I'm going to do 24 hours.
I loved your Twitter banter with JP.
Oh, yeah.
Like, let's both do a stream and try and find each other, and then They've been streaming for 18 days straight. Should we stop them? No.
No. Let's see what happens. Let's let this play out. No, I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream for the launch of No Man's Sky. I'm really excited. I feel like that's a game that I could easily do a 24-hour stream for. Because I don't like doing 24s. Because I just don't. It's not my thing, but I kind of want to for this game.
I feel like that's worth a 24-hour stream.
I think so,
that
too.
experience.
I almost want to do at least like a different planet every hour. Like a different solar system and planet every hour. Unless it's like really boring planet.
Do you think you would need...
Oh, it's not my first 24. I've done a 24 before. I don't do them.
Do you think you would need... Are you going to be in the new house? No, you won't be in the new house by then.
Nope. We'll be right here. New house is on the 18th of July.
And No Man's Sky is June what?
21st.
Okay.
Yep. I think. Let's check it out. I think it is.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Because I leave the 28th, and that's a Tuesday, so that sounds right.
No Man's Sky. Sky release. I'm pretty sure it's 21st. No Man's Sky. June 21st. Yep.
24th. Yep. Oh no.
21st. And
UK,
then
UK,
June 24th in UK. That's kind of a bummer for the UK. Wonder why they do that.
I'm playing Uncharted right now.
Okay.
They had the hilarious mess up last year that somebody definitely got fired over at E3.
What was that?
You don't remember that?
No.
Oh, so they started the Uncharted presentation, they played the whole cinematic, and then it was supposed to be a playable demonstration, and they went into it, and Nathan Drake was just standing there going like this. So somebody, controller, don't know what happened.
That's funny.
Do
you remember when they were showing off Skyward Sword? And because of all of the signals in the theater, the Wiimote couldn't communicate with the Wii.
I don't remember
And they were trying to show off like the Wii Motion Plus, and Miyamoto was like on stage being Link. And it was a big fuck up.
Somebody else lost their job.
Yeah,
there.
this is why you wire your shit at E3, because there's so many...
They ended up playing the whole cinematic over again, and then they started the presentation.
Yeah.
It was pretty embarrassing. But,
I want to live in this chair.
so live in it.
I might.
You can just bring it up and down the stairs with you every time you want to sit somewhere.
Yeah.
Faulty controller.
Yeah.
No, the game didn't crash. The game was on. Something was wrong with the controller.
Kotaku article leaked the Xbox One Slim 2017, then faster Xbone 2018, and a deal with Oculus for VR integration. Interesting. That's actually really interesting. Let's look at this. Let's go to Kotaku and look this up. I don't know who Jason Schreier is, but I think he might have a crystal ball. I think it might be a soothsayer. Let's look this up.
Wait, scroll up for a second. Sorry.
What?
Scroll up. Up. No, keep going. It's up. Oh, God.
Warcraft movie's not good. Are you surprised?
I'm upset.
Are you surprised?
Corey, I wanted it to be
Are you
good.
surprised?
I wanted it to be good so bad.
I don't know what just happened.
Oh, man.
I don't know what just happened with Kotaku. They're mad. Kotaku's mad.
I'm so mad.
I don't see this thing about Xbox, but I trust it.
Oh, that's the SNES game. The first one made in 30 years or something. Oh, no, sorry.
Hyper Light Drifter? No.
No. There's somebody's making an SNES game.
Oh, are
the
they?
First one in 30
Okay.
years. The Witcher in the year 2077.
Awesome. Love it.
That's just concept art, though. But yeah, I'd be down.
Mighty Number 9's marketing is embarrassing everyone. Oh, here we go. Smaller Xbox One coming in this year. More powerful Xbox One in 2017. You had that mixed up. So a smaller Xbox One will be this year. I think they're gonna they're gonna be behind Sony. So I think Sony sort of blindsided Microsoft with the PlayStation.
Is this delaying our next console? That's my question. Our upgrade that we normally get every 7 to 8 years.
No. I think
I think
they
marketing
realize
ploy to boost sales in the middle of the cycle.
I think they is this by Jason? Yeah, it's by two people, Keza McDonald and Jason Schreier. I think we're going to start seeing in every console generation a mid-generation upgrade.
So now it's going to be new console upgrade, new console upgrade.
I hope so, yeah.
Upgrade.
Like new upgrade, new console, 20% more powerful. New console that's like super more powerful than 0.5, 20% more powerful. Because essentially, it's supposed to get 4K. Listen, no. Even the PlayStation 4.5, the specs that they've shown are not 4K rendering compatible.
No. But for streaming purposes, it's not like you'll be using it anyway. But for home purposes, yeah, you might want to.
Microsoft might put out like a super expensive Xbox One, but you're not going to get a 4K console unless you're willing to drop like $1,000 on it.
Doesn't Sony have a... Because of the TVs, doesn't Sony have a huge stake in 4K technology too?
Sure, yeah.
I feel like Microsoft has less to risk in the whole 4K.
Maybe there will be no other console, just upgrades for this one. Without it being modular, that becomes an issue after this thing.
Did you see there's a new Nintendo Portable that's supposedly going to come with the whatever the new Nintendo code name is? I can't remember. They're talking about
the portable MH?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. But that's just like speculation at the moment. I hate this beer. I really don't. I'm not enjoying it at all.
I mean, do we finish it?
I'm
okay with if we both tap out.
It's drying my voice. Like it's.
See, you don't agree. I don't think it's bad like Four Loko bad. Like I'm gonna puke.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, that Four Loko, man, my stomach was ripped apart.
I took my time with the Four Loko.
Oh
yeah.
My lord! The next morning, I was colors and things coming out of my body. It was terrible. Regardless, I'm okay with tapping out there. If you like a dark beer, I think you'd enjoy this, but I'm not a dark beer
I don't like
guy
porters to begin with, yeah.
But thank you, Flake. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
I'm sorry. Is he here? It's good if you guys get rid of it. Not everybody's favorite. it's drying my throat out. It's really weird.
I feel you.
I love you long time, Flake of Wrath. It's tough to finish a bottle. This guy. No, it's not my thing. It's not everybody's gonna like everything. So interested to see where they go with this. I feel like Microsoft is essentially going to be playing catch up with PlayStation for a while.
I feel like they already are.
Yeah.
To an extent. And I feel like they have the market or the corner because they could use the PC technology against Sony completely.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know either. There's just... It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Took your time, you chugged that shit. No, the first Four Loko I did. The second one, I took my time. Ben chugged it. That was a mistake.
Someone sent me a picture from the Division where apparently there's an enemy in the Division named Brosco. Did you know about this?
Wait, what?
It's probably one of the new HVTs. Do you want me to tweet it at you? Or
yeah, tweet it at me. Or here, just tweet it.
Retweet it?
Yeah, just tweet it.
Okay, it's retweeted. MX2048 on Twitter sent it.
Okay. We got to check in on Florida Man tonight as well.
Absolutely. Did you hear about the Nile crocodiles in Miami?
Yes.
That's terrifying. And they don't know how they got there.
Swam the ocean.
There it is.
His name is Brosco.
Do you think the massive guys listen to the jam?
Why won't it just fucking open it? Anyway, I guess his name is Brosco. Where is he? Oh, it's up at the top. Yeah, neutralize Brosco. That's hilarious.
You can see it on his bar. It says Brosco.
Govna says Sony has proprietary upscaling tech. They'll make every game look significantly better, even if studios have a 33% image quality increase before Sony upscales. It'll look significantly better. That's interesting. Is that true? Like, they have proprietary upscaling technology? I mean, upscaling is still not rendering, like, no matter what you do. 33% is not 4 times resolution, because if you render it at 4K, it will be 4 times the resolution. But, I mean, 33% image sharpening is still dope, as far as upscaling goes.
Shadowbane said, Kevin, if they add a boss called Chad, will you kick his shit in? I think Chad and Brosco should be a dual boss fight.
There's got to be Chad in there. There's already got to be Chad somewhere in...
Well, I'm assuming Brosco's one of the new HVTs.
Possibly, yeah.
And it's making me think that, like, Hamish listened to the jam. He was like,
I don't think so. I don't know about that.
What if we
yeah.
this guy Brosco?
Nutsack, whose name is terrific, says EU Division. You know what, like... Listen, man, I've been very critical of the Division. That's because I enjoyed it so much when it was at launch. But this recent update is really good. Have you played it yet?
Yes. I was very angry the morning I woke up, and people were saying that the new incursion was taking 10 to 15 minutes to do.
Yeah, if you have 215 gear score, yes.
And I was watching people do it, and people were burning through it. I was like, "This is ridiculous. This is so easy." And I was arguing with my buddy Robbie, who was going back at me. He's like, "I'm telling you, it's because of their gear score." And I'm like, "No, this is stupid. I can't believe they do that. Such drastic differences between the two incursions." And then I watched you and Ben do it, and I was like, "Oh no, this is gonna be hard. Okay, cool. I'm down with this."
Oh, I mean, we have 2 people who are under 280.
Right? No,
Yeah.
180.
Or yeah, under 180. Yeah, under 180.
But still, minimum's 160.
Yeah. I mean, by no means is the hard difficulty a super hard incursion. It also goes to the fact that most of us haven't played it a month. You know?
So you're rusty too.
Yeah, we're super rusty as well.
But still,
Yeah.
it took you an hour.
It took us an hour.
Yeah, that's good to me.
On our
'Cause that
first
means,
clear.
That means when you have it
Yeah.
on farm, you're talking, what, 12, 15, 20 minutes? I think that's fair.
A lot of people were making really, folks were making weird decisions as to where to stand. There's a lot of dying that was happening that should have happened even because of gear score.
Look, if it's 15, 20 minutes, I'm fine with that on farm.
I mean, yeah, like,
But if it was like...
10 to 20 minutes on farm.
I was
easy.
scared
Yeah.
that people were doing it in 10 minutes regularly, and then farm was going to be like 5 minutes. That was silly to me, because then you could just farm. I understand that it's a min-maxing game. I understand how that whole thing works. But still, it's supposed to be the top-tier
I
content.
mean, I made
time.
some bonehead decisions as well, but there's a lot of dying happening that I was very confused about. Because
Again,
you basically have to rush in, turn on the computer, rush to the right, get the thing, do the thing, do the thing. But if you take too long, then you get overwhelmed by enemies, and then you have to like
because the waves don't stop.
because the
right?
waves don't stop.
Right.
They stop at like when it's populated to a degree. So basically, you can funnel the enemies to one corner of the arena, and then one person can go around and do it. Which I think is the best strategy. But we didn't know that. We're fucking dumb. We're all dumb. But
I see a few people in chat being like, "Oh, the Division's boring. The Division's boring to watch on Twitch." That's fine. That's cool.
That's fine. You don't have to like it.
That's
a lot of people don't like Destiny. They think it's boring and they don't like it. It's too grindy.
As far as Twitch goes, I mean, there are people that play games that I don't like that I watch for the personality, not the game. So
Right.
Don't always base it on, oh, it's boring to watch on Twitch. Yes, it could be that way, but it
Yeah.
also could be the personality that you're watching as well.
For sure.
I mean, I still watch people play WoW, and I really don't have much of an interest in the new content.
Right. How long did it take us for the actual clear sans all the wipes? I'm going to actually put it up on YouTube because I edited it. I don't think people want to... 22 minutes with no wipes.
With no wipes?
Yeah, with no wipes. But I spent like
fair.
5 minutes dead while Rebelese tried to go around and res everybody.
That's just short of a solid COE run.
So potentially you could do it in 10, 15 minutes, like efficiently, but we're not efficient. We're bad.
So, but that's, again, so farm is about 10, 15 minutes, which is fine.
Right. I really like the new... Oh, this is really bad. I can't drink anymore
So
of this. I'm all done.
We'll,
I'm tapping out.
We'll get new beer when we take a break.
It's just, it doesn't feel good to drink. If that makes sense to beer drinkers out there. I really like the new HVT system.
I think the HVT system is what's going to... It reminds me, and I said this before it came out, the Diablo. It reminds me of the Diablo.
Sure.
There's a system where you got to go around the map and kill targets.
Too grinding my ass now since the new update. For Destiny, yeah, Destiny is like... We'll go around to the Destiny CC characters in a bit, but the HVT system, Diablo, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's just comparable to Diablo in the
Sure.
sense that, you go around and do that. And my buddy Robbie keeps pointing out, like, the more they make it like Diablo, the better this game's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm starting to... I know I said originally, but really now I'm seeing it. And I'm like, yeah, the more they make this like Diablo, the more it's going to distance from the stupid Destiny Division argument.
Yeah, it's such a different game.
It's completely different. And
Yeah.
now with this update, it's even farther from Destiny than it ever was. So, you don't have to play both. You can love both. You can hate both. But
Some people really like Division, and I enjoy it. I think the new day-to-day stuff is, from a streamer's point of view, it's a godsend. It's such an easy streamer.
Oh, yeah. It's because
Yeah.
you're back to being able to conversate while you're doing something.
Yeah.
You can get viewers involved for the
Yeah.
HVTs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Yeah. So I've really enjoyed myself in the new update. I think it's a lot of fun. We had a tip from Dressy Chalice. He said, peanut butter beer talk got me excited. Local vendors didn't have it, but they did have Yingling. Usually not available in is that Minnesota? MS?
Mississippi?
Mississippi? I think Minnesota's MN. Might have Mississippi. Still a win. Still a win. Yingling's good. Yingling's fine.
Yingling is America's beer.
We're gonna get to Overwatch probably on the second half of the show. I think. Overwatch is a topic.
Probably want to pull callers in for that conversation. Too.
We'll pull some callers in for that one as well. But back on Division. The HVT system is great. Did you do a weekly?
I didn't do the weekly yet. No.
I did the 30 Intel weekly, and it was
full group.
We had a full group. It was challenging. I don't see how it can be done solo without like incredible gear. Just because you're racing against time and it's a lot of like level 32 enemies. But then I got a 214 set piece from it and a 240 set piece. So they've added these daily and weekly systems into the Division that are just as rewarding as the Dark Zone. So you're no longer funneled into the Dark Zone, which I like. But if you do go to the Dark Zone, there's now new brackets, 200 gear score and above.
The HVTs are good to me, and it also promotes the creation of ults too, because now
because you can do those.
You can farm them, and you can trade between your ults the gear that you get. And if you're doing ults, you can really min-max with ults then, because you're getting X amount of gear every day or every week, and you can use that gear. As far as the Dark Zone goes, I saw someone saying solo Dark Zone is ruined. Yes, you cannot go into DZ06 200 plus by yourself.
No, because you're fighting level 34 enemies. You're going to get killed.
It's a tier. That's the way the Dark Zone is built. It's just not supposed to be somewhere that you're supposed to go by yourself. No. But you can hang out in the lower tiers of the Dark Zone by yourself.
Yeah, sure can.
That's the trade-off.
Absolutely. Kingma says Division is a boring game to me, and I get that. I understand that. Like, I'm not going to...
There's people that hate Diablo, and like you said, there's people that hate Destiny. It's whatever flavor, whatever you're into.
Yeah.
I play NHL 16. I would guarantee you there's a lot of people in here that wouldn't want to play that because they'd say it's boring.
Yeah, they don't want to play a sports game. I don't like sports games. That's the beauty of opinions. Is everybody has one, and your opinion is not incorrect. Neither is mine. It's how I feel. It's how you feel. You know? And
I'm not coming back for the second segment because God said...
Check Kotaku. No Man's Sky is delayed. Shut up.
Oh... Breaking news.
Where is it? Where's my keyboard at? I got it. Shut the fuck up, dude. Oh! They've said it was in stone. Oh!
July or August. Oh. You need a sad trombone on your soundboard. That's what you
They
need.
cover it up with a coming soon label.
That sucks.
That really sucks. Wow, that kills my mood, dude. No Man's Sky, the original June 21st release date. However, stores were informed that the release date is no longer correct and that they should cover it up with a coming soon label. Sony and Hello Games did not respond on requests for comment by publication.
What could they change this late in the development cycle that it would need to be delayed?
Fucking Jason Schreier is the bringer of hate and love.
Jason Schreier knows people.
What does he know? I wanna know this guy.
Jason Schreier, follow him on Twitter. See if he'll follow you back.
VR support? I hope not, dude.
Make you're verified. Make Twitter friends with Jason Schreier.
I'll talk to him.
Oh! But you don't have the inside scoop that he has the inside scoop on the inside
No, because
scoop?
I was a dick to him before.
Corey, don't burn bridges.
I was pissed off at some shit he was reporting.
This is a perfect lesson on not burning bridges.
I didn't burn a bridge. I felt like he was doing irresponsible reporting, but he ended up being right. But had he not been right, how was I supposed to know he was right?
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah. Gah!
Let's take a break.
Yeah, we're going to take a break, guys. We're going to be back in just a few minutes. Thank you for watching tonight. When we get back, we're going to discuss some Overwatch, some more Destiny, and I'm going to bitch more about this No Man's Sky situation. I'll be back in just a few. See you then. Oh, man, it's not even the right chair on this now. All right. How about that? What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're being real sad about No Man's Sky. A reliable Kotaku source was the first to inform us of the delay. A second source who works at GameStop said that they received marketing materials today for No Man's Sky with the original June 21st release date. However, stores were informed. Oh, that sucks, dude. Ugh. I'm pretty sad about that, dude. I'm excited about this game.
Jason Schreier, I just started. You never watched House of Cards, right?
Mm-mm.
Jason Schreier's information source sounds like how they get information on House of Cards.
I can't. I just can't, dude.
Chat will agree with me. Let's do, yeah, Florida Man sounds like a good idea right now. Cheer Goth, though.
Oh, God, I got some hiccups. All right, Florida Man. Florida. God damn it, hiccups!
That's some serious hiccups.
I got it, hold on.
He has little birds like Varix, yes.
Florida Man goes to hospital with dead shark. Oh,
We saw that one
We
last
saw
week.
this one.
I think you should just Google Florida Man. The Twitter account is just been,
How backed up are they?
it's just been failing lately.
Yeah, I want to know who this guy is.
Google Florida Man marker on face, maybe?
I don't know. Let's pull some people in the call. My heart is broken right now because of this whole.
You are, like, clearly upset.
Dude, I want No Man's Sky to be out so bad. Fuck! I got hiccups. I feel like a drunk cartoon. I've had like no beers.
Someone said there's a Florida Man subreddit.
I got it.
Is it those painful hiccups, too?
Reverse Google image search? Is that a thing?
If it is, I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do that either. That feels like it's a lie. Okay. Okay, so we have people in the Jam Lounge right now. Since I feel pretty disappointed by gaming at the moment, when I pull you guys in, I want you to be ready to tell me what your biggest disappointment in gaming is. So I can't be like, hey, what's up? And you're like, I don't fucking know, dick shit. And I'm like, fuck! It's real. Right click on Google, search Google for this image. Wow, really? All right, hold on.
I'm so happy I'm learning this.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Save image as FL man. Okay. So we go to Google. Are you fucking me right now? Okay, so what do I do? How do I do that? Just save the image and then upload it in Google image search? Where's Google? Is it under images?
You don't have to save it. I think you right-click it and it says...
Search by image. Upload an image. Yeah. I didn't know this was a thing.
I didn't know this was a thing either.
What the fuck? Fucking hiccups, dude. I swear to God.
Wow. We got his name. Evansville man arrested after alleged sword attack. This was worth it.
An Evansville man who allegedly painted his face and tried to attack someone with a sword. Sword earlier Wednesday was arrested, according to an Evansville police department. Probable. I can't fucking do the jam tonight. I have hiccups. And
Probable cause affidavit. Ricky Lee Calichin, 45, is in Vanderburgh County Jail on a $50K bond. He has been preliminarily charged with intimidation with a weapon and public intoxication.
Vanderburgh, is this even Florida?
Evansville doesn't. I mean, I don't know all of Florida.
Where the fuck is Evansville at?
Will you be upset by the Twitter if this is not a Florida man? Indiana. So Florida man is a lie.
I don't even want to be on the internet anymore tonight.
I'm gonna close the browser and we'll talk to people and stuff.
I have no idea what to believe.
Did you believe everything that you read on the internet before? Just curious.
Huh?
Did you believe everything you read on the internet before?
Well, I mean,
this moment.
They use this picture.
I mean,
they use this picture.
I think we need to find a new source for Florida Man material. I think that's what we need to do. Someone said
I don't even know what to believe.
Someone said there's a subreddit.
I don't even want to talk about it. Let's pull someone in.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna pull in Final Challenge.
Hey, I know that guy.
Hey, Final Challenge, what's up, man? You're on the jam.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's
Oh
up,
man,
dude?
you got a nice radio voice.
Thank you. I actually just took a radio class, so I've been practicing.
Okay, well dope, man. How you doing? What is your biggest disappointment in gaming?
Biggest disappointment in gaming?
Can we change it? Can we do biggest disappointment in life or gaming?
Yeah, either or.
life.
If you want, yeah, I mean, what has been your? Sure, let's go. Let's change it up. Let's make it broader. What has been your biggest disappointment ever?
Biggest disappointment ever. Oh
Yeah.
boy, that's tough. I guess I dated somebody that for a little bit, and they ended up breaking up with me because they were gay. So that was kind of rough.
Oh, that's kind of rough.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
no.
I mean, being gay is no big deal.
No. Person's
That's
sexual
great.
preference.
That'd
is
be
their own
easier,
and they
dude.
own-
Like if I could be gay, like if we were a couple, we could share shirts and stuff.
There was a.
He's
what
just
show
gonna
is
dance
it?
around the.
No. I'm walking right into it. Actually, there was a show, Rescue Me, where the guy goes, "I'd love to be gay. It's blowjobs and ball games all day
Yeah,
long.
all day
you
long,
can share
yeah.
each other's clothes. What the hell's the problem?"
That's what I'm saying. Holy shit, it'd be so much
Hey,
easier.
if you and I were gay, we would have a lot of fun.
Dude, 3/4 of my money is spent on shit I can never use. Like, not even if I wanted to use it.
I agree.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Well, damn, Final Challenge. I'm sorry
By
that
the
happened
way,
to you, dude. It's better finding out
it's
sooner
alright,
than later, though. Yeah.
I mean, I'm only 19, so I've got plenty. of
Oh,
time,
you're fucking,
so-
you're set, dude. You're
Yeah.
set.
How old are you when this
also-
happened?
Oh, this was like 2 years ago, recently. So
Oh wow.
Okay, so you were young.
I was
Don't worry, there will be much worse disappointments ahead of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got any questions for the jam, dude? Oh, I'm sorry, you're going with also. I'm cutting you off. I'm an
Sorry.
asshole.
Kevin, congrats on the sub button.
Thanks,
guy.
man.
And I want to thank both of you. Kevin, you got me through my long college nights, and Goth, you got me through my long college afternoons.
Damn.
Well, I appreciate you hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for calling in, man. Do you have any questions for us?
I do, and it's like a seriously business question that I've been
Sure.
like trying
Yeah.
to think about for a while.
Sure.
So Kevin knows that I'm a wedding photographer, and like I've been struggling recently to like figure out what to offer people. And with both of you being married, like what is something that you like? What is something you want to get out of like a wedding photographer? Like, are you looking for albums, prints, digitals? Like,
Sam and I spent cumulative $1,500 on our wedding.
Yep.
So I'm the wrong guy to ask. I don't get weddings. Sam and I look at it like it's a single day. You have your whole rest of your life ahead of you.
and it's a lot of
Like,
money.
It's a lot of money.
I think you need to put your best foot forward. Make sure you're, as someone that used to pick photographers for weddings, you should absolutely just get a website, get a presence online,
Sure.
get something together that people can see. This is what this guy can do.
Yeah.
Work customized packages. No one likes someone that's rigid. The more flexible you are with whether it be the event planner or the bride, the more success you'll have. Because then when you're a photographer, my wife's best friend is a very, 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 very popular wedding photographer on Long Island, and all her business is word of mouth. She has not had to advertise in about 6 years. Everything is
I
word
mean,
of mouth.
like, I'm in Vermont, so like that's how a lot of things work. Is a lot of like word of mouth and stuff. So,
Well, you should
a lot of
but
weddings
you should,
up on like mountains.
you should but you should get involved in all of New England. That's what
Oh,
you should be
definitely.
doing.
Yeah, I'm like moving into like New York. Well, not like moving into New York, but I'm working in New York, so that helps.
Yeah, man. But that would be my advice.
Oh, cool. I gave you a non-answer, and Kevin gave you a very good answer. Good luck to you, man,
Well, thank you,
and
Kevin.
and thank you for hanging out and watching, dude.
Later, dude.
Enjoy the night, guys.
Cool.
That was a great call.
That was a good call.
I'm feeling confident about another one. Are you?
I'm feeling pretty good about another one. I'm gonna grab Vezin. I've never spoken to Vezin.
Do I know Vezin?
Yo, palindromes, am I right?
Oh, fuck yeah, hold up.
Oh, so loud.
It's so loud. What's up, Vezin? How you
Don't
doing?
fucking question it, Kevin, alright? I'm doing good, man. How y'all doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm turning you down slightly because you are so energetic that I can feel you.
The level is
Dude,
pulsing.
you have no fucking idea. You do not even know right now.
So what is it with you and palindromes? Because what you guys don't know about Vezin is, or you might, is that he has always and forever tipped me in palindromes, which is like 101, 202. You get it. It's a symmetrical situation with numbers. So what is
Alright,
it?
so-
or letters, I guess, too, like race cars and palindromes.
Yeah, I do letters too because I constantly type Taco Cat and Race Car and all that shit too.
Sure. But
Alright, so-
what is it? What happened? I want a story behind this.
Alright, so the way it started was I accidentally did it, and I was sitting next to my brother, so I accidentally typed 101 when I tipped you, and my brother's like, what, are you fucking addicted to palindromes? And I just turned to him and I said, yes, I am. And so ever since then...
So this was an accident. This isn't something about you. You just did it to like further a joke.
I mean,
I know. I respect the fuck out of that. Like, don't get me wrong.
That's commitment.
That is
That's
commitment if I've ever seen it.
Nothing wrong with that.
The way it started was it was just to like go with a joke. It was just a joke. As it carried on, I actually have moderate OCD, like moderate to severe OCD. So palindromes, in some way, shape, or form, calm me down.
They're comforting.
And
Yeah, they're
I'm not
comforting.
sure why.
No, because they're balanced. That's why. Because you like balance.
Yeah, it's like it like you can't say that seeing something and being able to look at it one way and another isn't satisfying as fuck. Like
Sure,
it just
man.
is.
No, I get it.
I have
No,
a
it's like-
viewer. I have a viewer. His name's Bold Amoeba, and he will tip me whatever amount it takes to make his bank account an even number with zeros at the end.
Yeah.
I want to talk to him. He sounds like my
His name's
person.
Bold Amoeba. You can find him in my chat. He's in Damn It Bennett's chat a lot too.
I've seen him. Yeah.
Bold
I
Amoeba.
work around your chat, Kevin. So I'm not too wild there. I'm gonna have to meet him, and talk to him because he sounds like my kind of guy.
Yeah, if you see him there, just say hello, and don't be a stranger in my chat. Always say hello.
For sure.
I promise I'm not a dick.
Absolutely.
So what's your biggest disappointment, Vezin?
All right, so I actually have two.
Okay.
Right now, I am actually physically feeling like disappointed with the No Man's. Like
I
have to pick
know.
my goddamn
Oh
side.
my god, dude. I'm
so
gutted.
pissed about it.
Gutted.
Like I was planning to do like 4 days straight. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I was gonna get
for
energy
real.
drinks. I was gonna do whatever it took. But in life in general, I guess it was the girl I actually ended up losing my virginity to when I was like 16.
Nice.
Ended up cheating on me at homecoming that I didn't get to go to
Sucks.
because I had some bug that I couldn't speak. I could
Ugh.
not say anything. So she cheats on me at homecoming, which I couldn't go to.
What a bitch.
That sucks, dude. A lot of disappointments are over women.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean
I've noticed.
they're the source of all love and all pain in the world. Let's be honest here.
That's your heart. You're dealing
Damn.
with some sensitive stuff
That's
there
some
when you get
sensitive
involved with
shit
the
right
heart.
there. Yeah.
Dude, I hear you, man. That's terrible.
I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Do you have
I
any
mean-
you have any questions for the jam?
Yeah, I actually do. This is going fucking way back to May the 4th.
Way
and I've been
back.
wanting to know because, yeah, way back. All right, no, I'm terrible thing. All right, shut up. You don't get it.
started
So you know the new Star Wars came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know I'm pretty young. I'm only 17.
Sure.
So I was lucky enough to see the other ones first. Do you think this Star Wars was worthy to be the first Star Wars people see, or would you have rather them seen a different one? Which one would you want to be like the first Star Wars someone sees?
You, me? You want to tackle this one first? I got an answer.
I mean, it's essentially the same structure as A New Hope, but you don't really understand. Like, I feel like you got to start in episode 4.
I started my daughter with episode 4, 5, and 6. I felt you need those as the basis to fully enjoy what you see in any other Star Wars.
Yeah,
anything else that's Star Wars. 4, 5, and 6
now
is the
then-
rock.
And then the follow-up question: if you could show someone like the full series of Star Wars, would you skip one?
No.
No, you have to
You
go
want
through
them
it.
to see that disappointment?
Yes. Yeah, of course.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
I just feel like I wouldn't, like, if I could go back in time, I just would not watch it. I mean, other than the fucking, now that's what I call pod racing.
I feel like there's
nothing
so much
good out of
lore
it.
in those movies, though.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
when you look past the terrible acting,
That's true.
and the bad, like most of the bad screenplay, there's a lot of lore about the Jedi Temple and Anakin Skywalker that I think is essential.
his midichlorian count alone is
Yes.
essential to the whole
Yeah,
series.
Yeah, that is very,
there's
very true.
still the notion that he was created by Plagueis.
You're also seeing the beginning, which is very possible.
Yeah, very possible.
You're also seeing the beginning of
I still think Snoke is Plagueis. I swear to fuck
I was
you.
just about to bring that
still-
up. I was just about to bring that up.
he's not.
I still.
Lucasfilm said he's not.
I don't give a fuck what Lucasfilms has said.
Yeah,
They
they-
own the
Lucas isn't in
movies.
charge anymore, right?
No.
He sold it. He
No,
sold
no, no,
his
no, no,
fucking
no, no,
IP,
no, no.
right?
It's not Lucas himself. It's Lucasfilm, who Disney owns, who Bad Robot is working with to write the films.
You don't think they would try to like throw
No,
people
that's
off?
not how
I
JJ
think it's
works.
Plagueis.
That's not how
Dude,
JJ
that,
works.
Yo, let's
that's gonna
make a
bring the
gentleman's
entire
bet.
series together.
What are we betting?
Just gentlemanry.
What are we betting?
I don't know. An around the world at Epcot.
Because we don't do that now. I'll buy you a drink. Oh, I got you
I don't
next
know.
week.
Gentlemen's
No,
bet.
you know what? No. Alright, so if Snoke is Plagueis, I'll give Goth $100 when we find out. If Snoke isn't Plagueis, I will give Kevin $100. And I am in both of your chats constantly, so
That's
you can
risk-free
fucking hold
for
me to
both
that.
of us.
Risk. I love it.
Let's
I love
shake
it.
on it, God.
Exactly. There you go.
I'm gonna shake on that shit. Good.
Sounds
good
good.
bet, man. Well, thank you for calling.
I
in
feel
tonight,
bad.
Resin.
He's out $100.
Yeah,
no matter
like,
what
you're gonna- yeah.
happens.
Hey, man, I'm fucking 17. All of my income is disposable.
That's a
Alright,
good
great.
idea. What if the $100 we donate it to
We'll just
a
donate
charity
to
of our
charity.
choice?
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
Sounds
to
good.
fucking St. Jude since I can't make it to Destiny.
Also,
Yeah,
loser
I'm
has
sure.
to chug a Four Loco.
No.
He
No.
said
Yes,
no.
do it.
No.
All right,
Do it.
Bezin, you have a
Sound
good
rep.
night, man.
Not worth
Oh,
it.
I will. You guys have a good night too. All right.
Thank
Later,
you.
buddy. Callers are on point.
They're on point.
I think
tonight.
we ride the wave.
Ride the wave. Okay, we'll bring someone else in. Let's see who do we got here.
They've all been vetted by Neon, so I.
Yeah, like that means anything. Yo, let's bring in Neon. Yo, Neon, what's up, man? You're on the jam.
Neon!
Yo!
So
What's up?
what's your biggest disappointment, Neon?
I'm gonna trigger so much of chat with this. Are you ready?
Yes.
Do it.
All right. 5, 4.
Here it comes.
Fuck it. Skyrim.
Ah, dude.
Oh, fucking Skyrim.
Wait,
I'm not
They
triggered.
promised so
I'm not
much.
triggered, but I want to know why.
Yeah, why
They
Skyrim?
promised so much. They were like, "Oh yeah, dual wielding, and the dragons are gonna be cool, and there's so much shit, but it's all just a white fucking wasteland. It's Fallout with snow."
It
I
is.
was
It is
so
kind of Fallout.
It's
with-
Fallout with snow.
It's all, they haven't used a
You
different
can
engine.
look at it the other way, though. Fallout is just
Skyrim without
Skyrim
snow.
with a
Yeah,
post-apocalyptic
Yeah.
skin.
I've been disappointed since Oblivion with Elder
okay.
Scrolls.
Oblivion, I loved, but that was my first Elder Scrolls game.
Mine was
to be honest.
Morrowind.
Mine was
yeah.
Morrowind, too.
Yeah, mine was Morrowind.
I like
I
Skyrim.
wish mine was Morrowind, but I went to Morrowind after Oblivion, and honestly, like I've tried many times. I cannot.
I don't
get
think
into
you
it.
can go backwards. It's very
No,
difficult in that series to
no,
go backwards.
I just wish Bethesda would make a new engine because they've been using the same engine since Oblivion.
Well,
I
supposedly,
wish I loved it.
aren't we supposed to hear something about this new Bethesda game at E3?
Yeah, it's gonna be Elder Scrolls 6.
Is it going to be a new
knows?
engine? If it's a new engine, that's a big deal.
I'm down with it. Yeah.
I'm fine with the new Elder Scrolls, but like you said, we need a new. It's been the same since Morrowind.
Did you
right?
ever play Amalur?
No, you've said.
Fuck, man, you gotta play Amalur.
Dude, we've had this discussion
Fuck!
like 200 times
Kevin,
on this show.
play Amalur!
I will.
Don't do it on
haven't-
stream. Nobody's gonna want to watch
done it,
it.
Okay, then I can't. I have no time.
Okay, then play it on stream. It'll be great.
So Skyrim. All right. I mean, I can understand it. I love Skyrim, but it's not. I don't love it as much as a lot of people do.
Sure.
Honestly, I didn't even love it. I didn't like it at all.
That's fine.
That's
I
fair.
gotta be real. Like I was.
But you liked Oblivion.
So disappointed. I loved Oblivion.
Okay.
But that's because it was my first.
Do you think that was probably one of the first games that they used a lot of like grass blades in? Do you think that's why you loved it?
they used a lot of what?
Like foliage, like the foliage
They
count
did.
in Oblivion.
They did. It's
They
huge.
really did. Yeah, that was huge. You're like, yo, I'm standing in. Do you guys remember
I
when
don't know.
gaming went from just texturing grass to actually having rendered grass blades and how mind blowing that was?
That wasn't.
to
Well,
us, like
I think one of the first games to do like to showcase it was Oblivion.
yeah, it was.
I remember
their foliage system was on point,
and
yeah.
I didn't even get it on PC. I had it on Xbox 360,
exactly.
and it was
Yes.
still amazing.
Yeah, I was like, my mind was blown by grass graphics back in the day. You could always tell how good a game was by water, grass, and trees, and I was
Felt
like,
wa-
holy shit.
Water was always a good benchmark.
Yeah, always.
Not
How's it-
once did I think about the grass in Oblivion.
You
never
should!
thought about the grass. I never did. While I was playing Oblivion, I was like, I'm killing this skeleton. I didn't think about the fucking grass he was standing on. I was like, fuck the grass. I'll cut the grass down. I don't give a shit. My name is
Oh, that's
Link.
mind-blowing, man. Oh, dude. I came from a generation of consoles where all grass was just flat.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I
It
didn't
was a
think about
single
Well, so did
texture
I.
size.
Even World of Warcraft just had like a few like little blades here and there. It was never like thick,
But the blades
populated.
were one piece
Yeah, it was
dropped
one
into the
piece,
set.
yeah.
It wasn't like moving or anything like
Yeah,
that.
it's crazy, dude.
I mean, I started with N64, so I know what you're talking about.
Damn,
Flat
then how are you
textures,
not
all
blown
the
away
way.
by that?
But I don't know. It's just like
Because he started with N64. We started with
The-
like Atari and NES.
Sure.
okay, but technically I started with the NES because we had that before the N64, but we bought things behind the times, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen the NES games. I've played Crater Maze. I went to N64, played my Pokemon Stadium, all that bullshit, Mario 64. But when Oblivion came around, I don't know, like I didn't notice the grass. That's just it. That's all it. That's all
Okay,
it is.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
You got any questions for the jam tonight, Neon?
I did, but honestly, the alcohol has made me forget. So let's just have a drink together. How's that?
Perfect. This
Yo,
here's
one's
to you.
to you, Neon. No, it's to you.
Okay, it's to me.
Neon was
I already took it.
my second sub.
It's
Second?
burning.
Second.
I was the second.
Then Captain
Captain
Twaz
Twaz was number one. Neon
Yeah.
was number two. I don't know what
Captain Twaz
happened
took
after
me
that
off. It was great.
because I was trying to freaking fix this up.
Yeah, you
That
didn't even
stream
notice
was
mine.
awesome.
That's you were busy.
I put it up on YouTube if
Yeah.
anyone wants to watch it.
Yeah.
That
All right,
stream
Neon.
was
You have a good
great.
night, man.
Later,
Yeah,
Neon.
you too, man. Have a good night.
I didn't cut Neon.
I was
off
just
tonight.
about to say,
yeah,
like-
I didn't cut him off.
Okay, if we're talking about beautiful games, I have to bring it up. Uncharted 4 is one of the most gorgeous games I've ever seen played in my entire life. And it's on a
Okay.
console.
Sure.
It's mind-blowingly beautiful
Okay.
and fun.
Sure.
Just putting that out there.
Sure.
You're not going to play it, right?
No.
Spoilers, and not big spoilers.
There's 2,800 people here.
Spoilers. I'm saying it to the 2,800 people and the people listening. There's Uncharted 4 spoilers. If you don't want to hear this, take a minute and mute
It's like mute.
whatever you need to do.
Mute it.
There is a part.
Mute it! Nope.
There is a part.
Okay.
There is a part in the beginning where Nathan's hanging out on the couch with his wife, and he's talking about some video.
Oh, I
game.
think Witcher 3 is a better looking game.
they're on the same. They're on the same level for me. I'm playing both right now, so. Where his wife talks about her favorite video game, so he says he's gonna play it with her. They hit the power button. It's a freaking PlayStation 1.
Yeah, it's Crash Bandicoot, right?
It's such a great thing.
Yeah, I saw that on Kotaku.
You get to play Crash Bandicoot in Uncharted 4.
Wow, that's unbelievable that no one's ever done that. Shenmue! Hello, Shenmue!
What'd you do in Shenmue? I don't know.
Shenmue, you got to play, like, Altered Beast.
Altered Beast is such
Yeah, in Shenmue. He had like a...
Beast is such a good game.
Dude, you would go into Ryu's house, or Ryo, or whatever his name is, and he had, like, a Saturn, but the Saturn played, like, Sega Master System
Do you remember
games.
the way the guy's voice said at the beginning of every level of Altered Beast?
No.
He'd be like, Rise from your grave. It was Rise from your grave.
Fucking-
And then the thing would crack, and then you'd come out as the beast. Well, you're man
Is
first. and then
is
you turn into the
Shenmue
beast.
Shenmue amazing? Like
never
really,
played
or
Shenmue.
was it just good for its time? Shenmue is not a good game. Shenmue was a beautiful game. Here, have you ever seen Shenmue?
I've seen it, yes.
We're gonna pull up Shenmue. I never played Shenmue 2, and I really want to. Maybe we'll do Shenmue. Shenmue something. That didn't type anything because the keyboard's off.
Spoilers are over. Spoilers are over. The spoilers are over.
All right. So, Shenmue was such a beautiful game back in the day. Like, I remember being just fucking like floored. Hold on, let's put up Shenmue graphics.
I know literally nothing about this game, so you're gonna have to explain. it to
Okay,
me.
so Ryo or whatever his name is, you're a guy, and like your daddy-o got killed. Okay, so
Bye.
like, so your goal is to walk around town and fucking just be really awkward and like help this girl like with her cat. Like these were good graphics back in the day, dude. This is this Shenmue 3? Oh yeah, this is Shenmue 3. They need to bring out like a Shenmue. This is Shenmue 2, I think, right here.
So the point of the game is to walk around and help people.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, and then you like learned karate. All right. But like you didn't really get to use your karate that much because it was mostly just quick time events. And also, it was I guess China or Japan.
Looks like Japan.
I don't know, dude. Shenmue.
So you just
I think it's Japan.
The whole point of this amazing game is to just walk around your town and help people?
Yeah, and you like talk to this guy and he's all like, and you're all like, I have a crane and my dad's dead. Where's my dad? And
I got to tell you, you're not really selling me on this.
No, it's great, Kevin. And here you are at your house, and it's like there's like there's like really super frustrating controls.
Sure.
Okay, but like the good thing is you could go to the docks and get a job as a forklift guy. Okay, Kevin, and you could not only drive that forklift, but you can make barely any money doing it, and you can get different cartridges. And this guy is how he feels when he's trying to sell the Dreamcast. Yeah, so Shenmue would be terrible if it came out now. Do we got any? Let's go find a YouTube video of Shenmue real quick.
I think I'm gonna skip this one.
No, we're gonna look up a video on Shenmue, Kevin, and you're gonna see how great it is, and you're gonna understand why they're making a third one.
Sure.
Shenmue. Game play. Shenmue Game of the Year. See, this will be great. These guys are just. Are they skipping around or?
Looks like they're playing it through.
Oh, is this like? No, it's only 14 minutes long. I don't know who the fuck these guys are. I don't want to watch their video. Shenmue. Let's put in Shenmue best scenes. Is Shenmue a good game? I want to show you what Shenmue's all about, dude. I'm just gonna search for Shenmue. I'm gonna be just natural about it, dude, because this game. Okay.
Everyone's saying Funhouse. I don't know what that means.
What the fuck is Funhouse? No, bring them back. Okay, fine. But I can't.
Oh, I guess that's
can't.
who the guys
it's their
were.
video, guys.
Funhouse, Funhouse.
I can't bring them back because here's the deal. It's copyrighted. It's theirs. It's their video. So if I bring it up, then we can't play music over it, or we can't use the audio. Funhouse is so funny. Fucking okay.
What about Idiot Fight?
I don't know, dude.
Well, we can't use the audio, so you're gonna have to overdub.
Yeah, we can't use the audio for it. So this is Shenmue. All right, so like you're talking to this little kid, and he's
sure.
Like he's kind of a dick about it. It looks like they're playing it on an emulator. Because his shadow doesn't look like that, actually. Yeah, so she's like got a cat and shit. Yeah, see, we can't actually play the audio for you guys. That's the problem with pulling up, like, Funhouse or whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. I'm pretty confident in skipping this one.
Shenmue is one of the greatest games of ever, dude.
Okay. I
Yeah.
trust you. You have good opinions.
Let's talk Shenmue, oh my god.
You've gotten this far in the business. I can appreciate your opinion on Shenmue. But I'm gonna skip it.
You're gonna skip it?
Yeah.
I think you're gonna miss out. Did you ever play Power Stone?
No, but you showed it last week.
Did I show Power Stone last
You
week?
showed it to me and Ben.
Did I? Oh my god, Power Stone was so good.
It looked like something I'd play.
Yeah.
What
Power
console was it on?
Dreamcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never had a Dreamcast, so I didn't really.
You didn't have a Dreamcast?
No, my cousin had one, and I'd play his, but I never had a Dreamcast. It was one
Dreamcast
of the
is
only
my
consoles I didn't
favorite.
have.
Goth is selling this game so poorly. It's like it's just fucking. You got spiky hair and your dad's dead. I don't know. You gotta find a mirror and there's a guy with a fucking. He's got a ponytail and he's really rude. You gotta kill him. He's got a car. That's Shenmue. Like, if anybody in chat can tell me that that's not Shenmue, then you're a fucking liar, and I know it is. But Power Stone is legit. It was so fun.
I'd play it.
Yeah.
Why don't you get an emulator and we'll play it one day?
Okay. I mean, I already have one, but yeah, we'll do that.
So let's do it.
I was gonna invite you over on Saturday night, but you have like your. What are you guys doing Friday night?
I was just gonna stream. That was it.
We could do some retro games on Friday night if you want to chill, and Danielle could drink alcohol with Sam, and
Let me talk to the missus.
yeah, do that.
See what she wants to do. I'm down for some
Yeah,
retro.
for sure.
I Am the Bashi. I will never play I Am the Bashi.
I'm never gonna play I Am the Bashi ever.
No, Zeke is still trying to finish I Am the Bashi.
Never gonna
from
do
his
it.
2015
Yo, no,
St.
no, thank you
Jude
ever.
charity.
I'll pass. Yeah, yeah, I'll pass on that for sure. Yeah.
Why is everyone asking about Jade Empire? Jade Empire was a great game. I don't think Corey would enjoy it because he never played KOTOR, and I think you have to play KOTOR to appreciate the way Jade Empire works.
Which came out first though? Wasn't Jade
KOTOR.
Empire out on what? Was KOTOR?
KOTOR 1 and 2 came out before Jade Empire.
Was it? Okay.
But Jade Empire is built on the same engine and the same style of game.
Okay.
But Jade Empire was fun. I enjoyed it.
Sure.
Overwatch. They want to talk about Overwatch.
They want to talk about Overwatch. Okay, so you aren't into Overwatch. Why?
I'm not. It's not that I'm not into it. It's just that I think it's a good game, but I'm not like losing my shit over it.
Sure.
It's.
I don't understand why people are losing their shit over it.
I don't either. I don't. It doesn't strike me as a game that can.
Oh, Zeke beat it?
Oh, he did beat it because he was playing it like last
Awesome.
week.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like, okay, so outside of it being a Blizzard game and being really fun, I don't understand why people are like fucking coming in their pants over this game.
It's fun.
It feels like Team Fortress to me.
It's well, yeah. That's definitely the style.
Like I don't get it, dude. I mean, it's a fun game, but outside of it being a really fun game, I don't get it. I don't get like I want to play it and I want to play it occasionally, but I don't understand what all the overhype is.
It's not a game. Exactly. It's not a game that I like. Even release week, I could see myself playing for a full week. I don't even think I could see myself playing it. I played it one Saturday for 6 hours, and I was like, I'm good for a few
Neither
days.
of you are hardcore FPS players, though. That doesn't have anything to do with it, dude.
It's not really an FPS.
Like, yeah, I mean, it is, but
Well, yeah,
it's a
TF2
character
more than anything.
FPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like being a hardcore FPS player has nothing to do with it. I mean, like, for argument's sake, I've been playing FPSs since forever. You know,
We've both been playing Destiny for.
am I
almost-
a competitive FPS player? No, but you know, like if that's the only scene that it is appealing to,
Also, no campaign mode.
no campaign hurts it for me. Yeah, for sure.
That was the problem I had with Titanfall, and why Titanfall I think dried up so quickly. There's no campaign mode to fall back on.
But
and
isn't
that's
that
what
why
keeps
we play
you around.
games? Is for fun. Exactly. It is for fun. I like it quite a bit. But at the same time, I don't understand why like people are like angry at you when you don't give it like nothing but like 10 out of 10, a million stars, 5 stars, fucking perfect.
I like fun, but I also like depth, and Overwatch to me does not have a lot of depth.
And then I had a group of people arguing with me that the depth of Overwatch is perfecting your play of the game.
Okay, that's fair, but it's still that's not depth in the
It
sense
has no
of,
investment systems.
right. There's nothing I'm working towards other than skins, skill, spray paint,
Sure.
you know, things of that nature, cosmetic stuff, and skill. There's literally nothing else in Overwatch that you're working towards.
I feel like Overwatch would be amazing if it had a good horde mode.
had a good horde. The story, they're putting out all these trailers for a story, and there's no story in the game.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
But it
that.
has lore, but again, you have to leave the game to find it.
Right.
We've already discussed how fucked up that is.
Yeah, we've been doing it for
Like,
the past year and a half.
That's Bungie's biggest mistake is Destiny has such this amazing lore, great story, and you can't get it in game.
Give me the damn lore in the game.
Yeah. Oh, but you can click it off of the Battle.net launcher.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I play the game partially to see
Oh,
what the hell's going on
absolutely
in the
same
world.
with Destiny, dude, without a doubt. That's the thing. I'll always admit where Destiny's faults are. I'm not that guy. So back to Overwatch. I enjoy it. I think it's really fun. I can't play it for more than a couple hours, but I do think it's really fun. But I don't think I love streaming it because
I mean, to me, it's 6 in one, half dozen the other with streaming it. But it just you were telling me you had issues with backseating.
chat was so backseaty when I was playing it. I felt like I couldn't learn the game for myself because
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to fail and do poorly and find a character I gel with and play it and do well. But then I realized that if I'm going to play it on PC, I have to use keyboard and mouse, and I'm not very comfortable with keyboard and mouse. And then I realized if I stream a Blizzard game from PlayStation 4 and I'm in the view range that I'm in, chat is going to be hell.
Like,
it's
salt
it's
is
going to be
real?
shit. There's no way around it.
I don't
That's just the position I'm
Look,
in.
I don't understand the platform battle in like, oh, you have to play this on PC.
It's Twitch perpetuated.
It's silly.
Yeah.
It's silly.
There's so many top streamers on Twitch that just shit on console gaming. And I love 60 frames per second. It's 60 frames on console, but I like to play with a controller. Like, that's how I like to play video games. I'm in a comfortable chair. I'm like 6 feet from a big TV. I like to play things casually, but I don't feel like I could do that with Overwatch, so it makes it a very unfun streaming experience for me, which sucks because I like the game in itself.
I agree with you. I enjoy playing with a controller. I'm not a keyboard and mouse guy for the most part.
Yeah, I
but
don't like keyboard and mouse. Can't do it.
I just... If someone wants to play on a console and you don't enjoy it, then just don't watch. There's no reason to sit there and like lay into the person because they're playing something on a console that you prefer on PC.
Yeah.
It's cool. Do the console command. If you don't like what's going on, get the hell out of the channel.
Sure.
I hate the
Overwatch is way
console
more
bothers
casual
me.
on console, but that's the thing though. If I like,
Who
people
cares?
were yelling at me just for using a controller on PC.
Who cares?
It makes chat and like it's just a really unwelcoming place. And you guys know my channel. If you unless you don't, come by. It's fun. I like chat to feel welcoming. And
you want to be an elite Overwatch player? Get yourself a gaming ring and play on PC. There's your answer. What's the problem if I want to play on PS4 and have a more relaxed experience?
Exactly.
I don't see what the big issue. Why that even concerns you is beyond me. And I'm not saying you, person that made the comment. I'm saying you to this fictitious, jackass that we're talking about right now. So
for sure.
That's how I feel. I don't feel that people have.
Corsair has an accessory for you. You could play. I have a Razer thing, dude. I mean, it's just like I'm not comfortable playing with a keyboard and mouse all the time. Like, that's just me. It's not.
I don't like the way it feels.
It's not a matter of I can't. It's just a matter of what I prefer. Nade Shot is getting destroyed by chat for playing it on PS4. Exactly, and that's fucking Nade Shot. I don't want to put my chat through that. I would rather play Battleborn. But the thing with Battleborn right now is we're touching place on that. By the way, after playing both games quite a bit,
completely different.
So different. Like,
not
shut the
even
fuck up about
comparable.
it. Yeah, not even comparable. Completely different games.
The closest thing they are is maybe art style. They look a little the
bit.
same.
I could play Battleborn on PC with a controller, compete, do well, and do like top billing and be fine. No one notices. But the thing is, Battleborn is completely lacking like a ranked playlist.
Yep.
And every time we get a good game, and I love a good game. Like, I'd rather have a good game and lose than have a complete blowout most of the time in Battleborn. But every time we get a good game, as the second you take a step forward and it looks like you're getting headway, the other team quits.
Yeah.
And, like, you can't even play it. So it's either a steamroll or the other team quits. And you're not getting much experience.
Does implementing penalty for quitting work in that scenario?
I mean, like,
or is
okay, so you could concede, you can surrender, and there's no penalty for that.
They need to introduce something that.
If you quit the game, you can't re-queue until the game that you were in is over.
That's fair, but as far as conceding, there should be a penalty of some sort. It doesn't have to be severe, but it could be something. Battleborn's price has already dropped because everyone compared it to Overwatch off the bat, and they're nothing alike.
Battleborn is already $40 on Amazon with the game, like the collector's edition.
That's sad.
Yeah, with the season pass, that's $40.
That's
And I bought it on two platforms.
The game's gonna get buried, and I feel
It
terrible.
sucks, dude, because I feel like there's so much. This sniper guy. That's exactly what you see, right? It's what I love about being called a console peasant is, like, if I put a camera on all the consoles that I own, it would be more expensive than someone's PC. So, like, fucking just don't.
Silly. Plus, he's got a very nice PC, so he's got everything.
Yeah.
So, what's the big deal?
I don't get it.
If the man prefers to do something on something, I don't see why your opinion matters in that scenario.
Yeah.
Did you notice that the music, though, in Overwatch, when you're waiting to play, does it not feel like you're waiting to get on a Disney ride?
To me, it feels like EverQuest's music. Did you ever play EverQuest?
Yeah, I played briefly.
Oh my god. The EverQuest theme song is probably I don't know. Maybe it's because I spend so much time in queues in EverQuest.
Can we
But
play it without getting copyrighted, or will we?
yeah, well, we could totally play it. Let me see if I can find it on Spotify.
But yeah, the Overwatch music makes me feel like we're sitting on a ride, waiting to get into it at Disney. It's just got that feel. Mad Pork, you like my chair? It's Scott's old fart chair.
Oh, this is the wrong fucking. I'm using the wrong keyboard again. EverQuest theme. EQ EverQuest theme. Is this it?
Yes, this is it.
Yeah. Was I hyped by this?
It sounds like a Disney ride, though.
Yeah, sure, sure.
The magic of Disney.
Yeah.
As we take you on a journey with Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck through an epic adventure across
It sounds like the beginning of a fireworks celebration.
across
yeah.
nights over Epcot.
And you're waiting, you're like, I'm gonna go kill so many kobolds tonight. Holy shit.
I love it.
I'm gonna get into a raid group and we're gonna farm some mobs. It's
love
gonna
it.
be crazy.
I love it. That
Fuck.
did sound a little like Jurassic Park.
It did sound a little bit like
I don't
Jurassic
think
Park.
that's the new Soren theme. I'm stoked for new Soren though.
Oh man, soaring around the world?
August?
Is it August?
I said this.
Is it August?
August or September?
If it's August, we're going on that bitch after DestinyCon.
Disney fireworks now with lightsabers. They sell so many lightsabers for those Disney night shows. It's ridiculous.
I don't let my kids get them.
I don't either.
Yeah.
My in-laws buy everything for my son.
Oh my god, it's the fucking worst, dude.
Everything for my son.
Yeah, it's the worst.
With Mickey Mouse and Tracer.
With Mickey Mouse and Tracer.
But yeah, the
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yes, everybody!
That's me!
In just 5 minutes, and you're like, fuck! I've been sitting here for 2 hours!
We will begin our presentation of Imaginations.
I hate, like, okay, so, for whatever reason, when he says in 10 minutes, I feel absolutely gutted. I'm just like, I can't. I'm done.
This is too long.
This is too long. In just 10 minutes. Fuck, dude. I can't right now.
I feel like we're alienating a huge percentage of the viewer base.
They have no idea what we're talking about, but guess how many fucks I give? 0. I love Disney World so much, Kevin.
Everybody needs to go.
I think I'm this close to convincing Sam to go this weekend.
I think you should. Wait, what happened to your other plan? Now it's Disney?
Huh?
You said you were going to go downtown.
Did I?
Oh, no, not downtown. Off the...
Oh, yeah, that's
over-
right. Fuck, I don't know.
How many plans do you have for
I have,
this weekend?
okay, listen, I have several plans ready to go in case one of the plans fail. God, I love this chair!
But if you don't want to do that, we can do this.
Yeah.
Well,
Ha
I can't go with you this weekend.
I know.
It's my 5-year wedding anniversary.
Yeah. But if we
Kind
go,
of
it'll be on
important.
Saturday morning, so we can still do Retro Fridays if you want to.
I think we could. I think we
It'd be
could.
fun. We could play Mario Kart SNES.
I will.
I'm really good at battle mode, by the way. Or we could play N64 version.
I haven't played battle mode in a while, but
Oh my god, battle mode's the only way to go!
I'd be down to try it all.
First rule of Block Fort is you don't talk about Block Fort. Or no, you don't go on the bottom floor of Block Fort. That's the only rule of Block Fort. Like, what, you remember Block Fort from Mario Kart 64?
Block Fort.
I'll
from
pull it
Mario
up.
Kart 64. Refresh my memory.
I'll pull it up.
visually. With the different color blocks in each area.
Yeah, Block Fort. Block Fort.
Yes, I remember this.
Yeah, why is this the 3D? Yeah, so they brought out Mario Kart DS with Block Fort, like, redone.
Because they redid a bunch of the levels on the Mario Kart DS.
Yeah.
My daughter had it. I used to play it all the time.
Yeah, Block Fort was the shit, dude.
Yep, I remember this.
Like, this was my jam right here. You have no idea how
this is
fucking...
good stuff. This
yeah.
is good stuff right here.
Block Fort was the only level to play on Mario Kart 64 if you're doing battle. I'm sorry. This is the competitive meta is Block Fort. If you're playing any other level, it's because you're a pansy and you don't like... You hate losing because you play me in Block Fort.
We used to alternate between them.
What do you play, Big Donut? Don't play Big Donut. Big
Play them
Donut's
all.
garbage.
I used to play with my cousins. I have Robbie's wife is one of them. They're 3 sisters.
Block Fort was simple and strategic. Okay? It's very important.
I used to play against them, so we used to alternate maps.
And then there was the Skyrise one. What was that one called? Was it actually called Skyrise?
I don't think it was called Skyrise, but I think it was Sky something.
We actually had names for the combinations of weapons. Like if you had like a green triple shell and then a red in reserve, that was the unholy trinity. I took my Block Fort very seriously.
You did.
I did, yeah.
I liked getting green shells instead of shooting them. I like bumping people when I had a
Oh,
green
of course.
shell.
This guy's about to get fucked though, because he had a
Yoshi?
star.
Yoshi. Are you watching? I'm watching Yoshi.
Oh, it's only Yoshi versus Mario. Fucking, I think. I don't know.
Oh, Wario's down there.
He ain't doing shit. He ain't gonna win.
Controller unplugged.
I don't know. No, he's got 3 balloons, but man, he really bid his time. And then you became the bomb, and it was your job to take out somebody else.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude. Every time. Wario,
Gratification.
there's 1 Wario.
Whoever-
There's 2 Wario. What's he gonna do? Oh, fucking for real, dude.
Whoever
Unbelievable.
screwed you the worst, you just drove straight towards.
Yeah.
them. Oh man.
What about Diddy Kong Racing? Do you remember Diddy Kong
I
Racing?
remember Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy Kong was so good.
Wow.
What a fun time,
You're taking
man.
me back, dude. Why don't they make games like that anymore?
What, fun?
That fun. That was fun.
That was just fun, exactly.
That was insane amounts of fun.
It's all about the fun.
In before everyone's like, you guys just said Overwatch was all about the fun.
I mean, Overwatch is fun. Overwatch is tons of fun. I don't know what it is, dude. I can't play a multiplayer competitive only shooter. Just like that's all I'm playing. I can't do it for more than like 2 hours, and I'm done.
I got a Twitter question for you.
Go ahead.
If you were Goth or a Seinfeld character, who would you be and why? George. I could relate to George on multiple levels. Multiple levels. Corey's some hybrid of Kramer and Jerry.
I think so. That's what I was thinking.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You are somewhere in between
Yeah.
Kramer and Jerry.
Yeah.
I'm totally George.
Yeah, I think some hybrid of.
What is
yeah.
your favorite George line ever on Seinfeld? I know
Oh,
what
dude,
mine is.
I don't know what my favorite George line is, but I love the episode where he does the exact opposite of what his.
That's my favorite line.
Yeah.
He walks over to the pretty girl. He goes, instead of his normal thing, he goes, "Hello, my name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents." She goes, "Hi."
That is my favorite episode.
The best.
And he gets a fucking Yankees trophy and drives around the parking lot with it and gets a promotion.
I like a man that has that.
Thank you, George.
Did you know Larry David is George Steinbrenner?
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Oh my god.
For the rest of my life, I'm gonna do the opposite of what I think I should do. Soup Nazi's great, but it's not the best episode.
Soup Nazi's good. Yeah.
It's amazing, but it's not the best.
Yeah, for sure. Good episode.
Yeah. And another caller, or what do you want to do? Are we? I know we're winding down.
Yeah, we are winding down. Let's wind down with one more call. Yo, Almighty Lord Ziu, what is up? You're on the jam.
Yo.
Yo, man. Yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, Yo, what's up, man? Thank you for calling in.
Of course.
Calling in.
Yeah.
What's been your biggest disappointment, dude? I think that's just the trend we're going with on calls tonight.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to stick with gaming because I feel like it.
Sure.
I would say my biggest disappointment is actually the Taken King from Destiny, but I will explain myself.
Okay.
I played Destiny for about 6 months before the Taken King.
Right.
And when I heard the Taken King was coming out, I was like, cool, they're gonna fix, like, most of the stuff. And that seemed like really cool. I got to the Taken King, and I feel like they went so far with improving it that for a casual player, you just gotta hear me out. I didn't have as much time to sink into it.
Right.
And so I ended up sort of falling behind my friends. I went back to it a couple months later. You guys are dying with this.
No, I'm being an asshole. I'm using the soundboard for your story. I'm sorry, I've been accenting all of your points with a soundboard, so you've had air horns and fucking guns and stuff.
It's fine.
Alright, so
Real
I
trap
came in knowing
shit.
this was gonna trigger Chad.
No, go ahead. No, we're done with the soundboard.
I just felt like it was they had added so much progression at once that if you didn't do that and you were in a group of people who were going to do that, you fell behind. You couldn't really.
Was it all the time release shit?
It came out at the beginning of school for me, so I had to
Sure.
focus on school.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't keep up with my friends who had more time to play than me. And
Right.
they, the King's Fall released like 2 days after. They were all ready for the raid. I was like 280. Like,
I mean, how is that much different than launch Destiny though?
I didn't play Launch Destiny.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's kind of like a. That's an investment game. Like, I feel Destiny is much more like casual friendly now, which is a good and bad thing because players like you can progress quicker. Like, I started Destiny Community Con character and I'm already 322 light with under 30 hours of play.
No, I know if I
Yeah.
if I put the time in, I could easily catch up.
Sure.
Especially now that there's only so much to do. You can only go so far. But
Now you don't even have to do the raid.
no, I know I could get to max light in a month if based on.
So
how
was
much
it?
I
So
play.
was it just a disappointment of your like having fun with the game, but
It was.
then your friends?
It was a friend thing, not the game itself.
Okay.
And just
So did
I
you
like-
ever pick up the game after that? Did you find a new group to play with, or did you put it down?
I went back to it a couple weeks ago. I actually found a group of people who are still Destiny players, and the only thing I've done with them is VOG runs because I still love
Yeah.
Vault of Glass.
Vault of Glass is a lot of fun for sure.
I love Vault of Glass.
It's such a good
Yeah,
raid.
yeah.
They
I
have
feel you, man. No, like there's definitely a sense of disappointment in an investment game if you can't for real life reasons keep up with the people who you started playing with, and then it feels like there's just a separation between you. That's unfortunate, but that's also part of I think the appeal of the game is the carrot on the stick, but it does create a separation between players.
Right.
So for sure, man. No, that's a really
Yeah,
good
no,
point.
I think it's a good game, and I think that it's a game that I could still spend many. I mean, I have like 1,000 hours in it, and I could easily put in 1,000 more. But hello.
Hello? No, I was waiting for you to finish. I was just
Okay.
listening to you.
You said
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
no,
I was-
I tend
Yeah, it sounded. Yeah.
it's-
No, I totally get where you're coming from, man. It's a difficult balance to be able to, create something that's grindy, because I think games like this should feel grindy, but also make it accessible so people don't have too much separation between them. And I'm not sure that balance is possible. But we'll see what they do.
There's almost no way to balance a game that like someone like me who can play like maybe a couple hours a day,
Yeah.
if that,
Yeah.
with someone like you who plays like all day, almost every day.
I think he means 1,000 hours up to this point, guys.
No,
Yeah.
it was like 6 months for 1,000 hours,
Okay.
maybe a little more.
Yeah. I think right now it's too easy to level up, personally.
They're in prep for a new expansion though.
Sure. Do you
They
think
did it a little soon, but yeah, they're in prep for a new expansion.
Do you think Infusion will stick around, or it'll go away in year 3?
Not in the way it is right now.
I think 1-to-1 Infusion is both a good and bad thing.
1-to-1 infusion is good in the sense it's being used now. 1-to-1 infusion in a new expansion is not a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
They should go back to either the way it was before or not, or take it out until we're ready to move on to
Yeah.
the next step.
I think we might go to a new progression system.
Can I just clarify something real quick?
sure,
Because I see chat
sure.
freaking out.
Yeah, chat's freaking out.
They
Okay.
always freak
It
out.
was
don't worry about
1,000
it.
hours in a little more than 6 months. I'm a kid in school. I had summer vacation.
Dude, don't
Okay,
ever,
yeah.
don't ever feel the need to justify
Yeah,
how
don't-
much you
you don't
play
need to
other
justify
people.
No, I mean chat's chat, but
Ignore
I just
them.
All right, man. Do you have any questions for us?
I do.
He's very
Okay.
confident. Hello. Did we
You
lose
there?
Yeah, am I cutting out?
Oh,
No,
there you go.
no, yeah, you cut out completely.
Okay, whoops. I think I'm here. Okay. I won't be coming to Destiny Community Con for personal reasons, but
Sure.
Cool.
let's say I was there. Would you 1v1 me in competitive solitaire?
I don't know how to play solitaire, so no.
And how do you do it competitively?
Yeah, do you have to race?
Is it a timer?
It's a time thing. Yep. Time.
It's not
yep.
really a skill. It's
No, it's
random-
very skilled.
No, it's randomized at that
competitive
point
thing.
because
Nope, it's competitive.
it's whatever
Kevin, it's competitive.
whatever it's shuffled out to is whoever's gonna win. That's how it works.
No,
real
Kevin,
trap
it's
shit.
competitive.
Oh, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know how to play solitaire. I mean, if you want a solitaire
It's the-
side by side, then
The luck of the shuffle.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
Competitive.
Hey, to each his own, man.
if that's what makes you happy, then yeah, absolutely.
I'm kidding. I've never played solitaire like
What
a
the fuck
legit
is
game.
wrong with you?
I was gonna go home
That
and
fucking
Google
guy.
competitive solitaire, put ESPN 8 on at like 4 in the morning to see if this is actually a thing.
You're welcome.
It's good talking to you. Yes, I'm
Thanks.
0-18 in competitive solitaire.
This has been you just fucking like if I had a Rickroll on this shit, we just essentially got Rickrolled.
Yeah.
You know, a little
Yeah.
bit.
I enjoy getting rickrolled though. I
Do
don't see
you?
what the
Like a
big
good
deal is.
Rickroll? The best
It's
Rickroll
a great song.
The best Rickroll that I have ever experienced was Giggle Monsters. Hold on, I should be able to find it. Listen, yo, Ziyu, thank you very much for coming by, dude.
No problem.
We
Thanks for
appreciate
having me.
You have a good one, man.
Later, buddy.
You too.
The best Rickroll that nice call too. He was a good sport.
Callers.
I was having
Neo's vetting is like changed the
Neon.
show.
Neon got really mad at my soundboard, and we're just having fun, Neon.
Neon is our biggest critic.
I had a hard time not laughing though. We laughed though.
He heard me laughing at the beginning. That was the problem.
Yeah.
I gotta cover it up if I know you're gonna do that the whole call.
Hmm.
We need a hand signal.
Does anybody have a link to Giggle Monster's Shattered Suns? Maybe it's under his uploads. When was this? Oh my god, he uploads more than I had anticipated.
He's a busy man.
Yeah, this is 8 months ago. I don't know that it's actually on YouTube. Now that I think about it.
He took it off YouTube.
Did he take it off YouTube?
So
Oh,
it's
his Rickroll is on Twitter. God, it was so good, dude. It's on his Twitter? Okay, hold on. Twitter. Where the fuck would it be on his Twitter?
I was just about to say, how the hell are you gonna find this?
How
on
do
his
I
Twitter?
find it? Here, let me Google this. Giggle Monster Shattered Suns. Did I get it? Nope, almost.
I do read Jazz Void, just so you know. Wink. They said look under his media.
Look under his media. It's so well edited, dude. But the thing is, it's like that's like forever ago. Every time you post a picture, it's media. Oh my god, dude. I can't. It's so well edited. Click the media tab. Like how far this is I'm in February.
You could have skipped it by now for all you know.
I don't Forge of the Gods. It was Forge of the Gods. Oh my god, I found it.
Wow, that's random.
Like it's so good. Watch this shit.
I did see this. That's excellent timing.
It was really well edited, dude.
I did see that.
I was looking for the wrong thing. It was Forge of the Gods, not Shattered Suns. This motherfucker, dude. Holy shit, Forge of the Gods Destiny teaser got
I
leaked.
did see that. Yes,
So good, dude.
that was good.
It was so good. Like, I was so stoked because everybody was like, oh my god, Giggle Monster tweeted Forge of the Gods, it's coming out. And I was like, what? I was on stream. And Giggle watched me get rickrolled on stream.
Oh, he must have like reveled
he
in that.
lost it.
That's
Lost
amazing.
it.
That's
So
amazing.
rickrolled, dude. Oh my god. I love Giggle Monster. He's such a nice guy. Such
There's
a nice
so
guy.
many people I'm gonna meet at DCC, so I can now be like, oh yeah, I love that person.
So
too.
many nice people, dude.
I have to meet so many people.
Oh yeah, I guess we should tell people. DCC info blast.
Next Friday.
The 3rd? The 3rd. No, or was it the 10th? 3rd?
Either the 3rd or
The 3rd. The next info blast is going to be on the 3rd. Are we going to do one in July? Or no, we're pretty busy.
August.
So the next info blast before the last info blast is going to be on the 3rd, and we will be announcing tentatively the list of streamers, YouTubers, bloggers, vloggers,
The talent.
community members, talent
I'll be announcing
at the event.
We'll be announcing who's on what panel
And the after party.
and the after party. Yes.
How many tickets are left? I haven't checked. Quite a few.
2,000
Ish. I think
Maybe a little more.
Yeah, I think we might have almost gotten over 800 moved at this point.
I think we were over 800.
Are we over 800?
I think
Awesome.
so, yeah.
Awesome. I think that's gonna do it for the jam, dude.
I'm good if you're good.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube / listening on iTunes or Android or whatever, you can check out Kevin at twitter.com / KevinXVision or twitch.tv / KMagic101 or myself at Gothalion on Twitter or twitch.tv / KingGothalion or youtube.com / KingGothalion.
Cool.
Cool.
Bye YouTube. Bye iTunes.
Guys, see you later. Cool. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead.